And now we're back. Okay, so the first.
Well, maybe she needs to be turned more.
It's fine. It's fine. You can see me.
Okay. It's fine.
So I'm gonna do my dripping technique with the Albany Slip Brown, and this is my running hot chowder in my little dropper bottle with a pin top. So I'm gonna shake it up really good because the running hot chowder tends to separate quite a bit. So it's always good to shake and stir as much as you can. Shake and stir forever. And then sometimes I'll just sort of like make sure I've got it started on my little sponge or wherever. And then I'm going to use the banding wheel because it helps me to get nice and even. And then I just like let it drip run, turn, let it drip run. And I kind of like when they're not all the same length. Sometimes they run into each other. Just try to get them evenly spaced along the rim.
Should I hold the camera over that for a sec?
Sure.
It's really running.
It really runs,
running
yeah.
hot chowder.
What the heck?
Don't squeeze it or you'll drop it on the floor.
I will?
I did earlier, yeah.
I'll just do that.
So again, they're not perfect. They're not perfectly spaced. It doesn't really matter. It's going to come out cool anyway.
That's how you did this.
Yes.
And this.
Yes, and my big blue bowl.
And the big blue.
They look like cacti.
Yeah.
I love them.
Oh, wait. Oh, dear.
What?
Did it stop?
Yeah, it did. Oh, no, it didn't. No, it didn't.
No?
Now it's just the ceiling. That's how she did this bowl.
Yes, but that bowl that Chelsea just flashed up was Blue Midnight with these drips of running hot chowder and then iron luster over the top.
And also this bowl.
And that one is Blue Rutile as a base. Cool, so then we're just gonna let that sit and dry. And when I do the drippies, I only do just the one pass.
I need
It
the
doesn't
steaks
really
here.
need an additional.
Does that look okay still?
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Great.
It doesn't need an additional coat of the running hot chowder, generally.
And also this bowl.
Let me see that one.
That one's my favorite.
So we can put that one aside to dry. And then maybe we'll go on to one of these. So when you're gonna do a flat surface like a plate or a blade, it's good to think of what kind of a pattern you want to do first. If you want to go for a random, or if you want to do like a particular, like a, do big dots going this way and then little dots in between, sort of like plot out how you're gonna do your pattern before you start it. Because sometimes you can start with like 1 in the middle and then go out from there. You can start with 4 in the middle and go out from there. It's like there's a sort of a geometry to it that I think kind of makes it look nice. With the turtle, where'd the turtle go? There he is. I think I tried to make it sort of look like a turtle shell. So, the big ones there and then little ones in between. So, I'd sort of like decided that's how I wanted to do it before I started. So, as we all know, planning things out before you start is a good idea.
I'm not very good at that.
I'm usually not
Kind of
either.
go with it.
I fly by the seat of my pants a lot. So here's my running hot chowder. I'm gonna shake it, shake it, shake it. And then I'm also, it tends to leave a lot of residue on the bottom of the jar. So I'm gonna get one of my stiff brushes and stir it up as well before I start using it. And then I leave my stiff brush in there and just sort of like periodically stir it again. Again, don't judge me on the messiness of my glaze containers. I'm always in a hurry to leave, so I never clean them. Scraping the bottom of my jar really well. Make sure it's all stirred up nice. So it's super runny, very watery. That's how it's supposed to be. That's correct. And then I would take one of my little round sponges. I have many sizes of round sponges that you can use. So I'm gonna start, this is a small item, so I'm not gonna use the really big ones, I think, because I won't get as many dots. So usually I'll just sort of get it saturated and like kind of squish it out on my lid a little bit to make sure that it's not dripping off of my sponge. So I think one of the hardest things about applying this glaze is not letting it run where you don't want it to run because it's so drippy. So either, you know, go for a technique where it doesn't matter where it runs or, you know, use a sponge. So I'm going to start with like one in the middle. You can usually get a few good dots out of it. Oops. You know, if they're a little different size, whatever. I'm gonna Bob Ross it. Happy little circles. And then maybe I'll use my little one, again, just sort of like getting it saturated. And I'm kind of depressing the sponge a little bit as I apply it.
And do you try to fill all the space with different circles, or you leave
Not
space
necessarily.
in between? Okay,
Yeah, you can leave space in between. It's gonna, you
Yeah.
know, I think I did about like this when I
Did the turtle?
Did the
Nice
turtle and they all
ones?
run together.
Oh, and they run together.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
and they'll expand too. I'm pretty sure that when I did this one, I was using these same two sizes of sponge. Yeah. Well, I might have used the big one for these guys.
Is that all the dots you'll do?
I'm thinking about maybe doing a few more dots, like sort of going up the side here. Maybe these. Here, right? Yeah. So, you know, that's kind of fun. And then maybe I'll even take my dropper. Ooh. And make some little.
Crazy now.
So a lot of this is about like getting to know your sponges, getting to know your whatever you're applying it with, and how fast it runs out. that
Getting
kind
to
of thing.
know you, getting to know all about
I didn't realize we were gonna have a musical interlude. I love it. Cool. So I'm gonna let this dry. I don't think I'm gonna do another round of the dots, the little tiny dots, but I will do another round with the sponges.
And for the one with the drips.
For the one with the
is that
drips, I'm just
silver?
doing the single shot on that one.
The one with the dots, you do 2 coats?
Yes, with the sponge dots, I do two passes over it.
Okay.
So it's like thick enough.
Yeah, exactly. So for this one, maybe I'll do something
I
different.
don't either.
Maybe I'll do like not a full covering over the bottom. I'll do like little steppies.
Oh, and you did tiny little dots over there too.
Yeah, with my dropper.
Oh.
and those should only do once.
It's true because they're really nice and thick coming out of the dropper.
Did you do the little drop and the turtle? Did you do that?
I don't think I did any on the turtle. No.
On the outside three.
Oh, because it's not going to give you the other places.
Maybe I'll just do that for this one and leave some of it out. And then what do I want to do here?
Are you brave enough to use a shaped dot?
Ooh, yes,
A
let's
what
use
dot?
shaped dots.
A what dot?
Can I use, is there a square one? I want to do a square one.
And stars?
And stars and hearts. There
Oh
are
my
square
gosh,
ones.
that's so
Triangles.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Ooh, triangle. I want triangle.
Michaels. They're on the number shelf.
Triangle sponge.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's give it a shot.
Stars. I want to do the stars.
Because we don't really know how much of the shape it's going to
I
retain.
know, right?
So that'll be interesting.
Yeah, they're kind of fun to do, like triangles almost touching, you know? Like a
This is great. I gotta go to Michael's, huh? They probably have a lot of good stuff for here. No?
I mean, my new favorite tool is double-ended knitting needles, so.
Sure. Like for socks.
For what?
Yes, I'm using them to glaze all my beads.
Oh.
a double-ended knitting needles, so she can like thread them and
Yep.
like stick them on.
And then stab them into floral foam while they're dry.
That looks cool.
Yeah.
That one didn't quite come out right, but that's okay.
I also, yeah, I did.
Doesn't that look nice?
I have the hope to knit, and then so I have a lot.
I have a lot of abandoned knitting projects. I'm really good at starting knitting projects.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
The ADHD just really has. It's just so slow.
Cool, so triangles. That'll be fun.
Yeah.
Like
All right.
Doritos.
So now that I've gone through my 3, I think I can probably go back to the first one and go over it again with my sponges. Nah, as long as it's, not shiny anymore, it's fine. And they don't have to be like exactly, the same amount of spread either.
I think I'm surprised, like, I probably would have chosen a bigger sponge, but there's a lot of smoosh.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
happens. Yeah.
I crochet like a huge
And you don't have to smoosh the sponge out. You can just do exactly, the surface area of the sponge. Experiment.
Well, and also like
Okay, so this one is done with the running hot chocolate. And then we'll go do this one. It dries pretty fast. These are a little still wet. Maybe I'll wait. We're waiting.
We'll be back.
We're waiting.